2013's resolved claims yesterday. According to the report, 119 million rand worth of disputes were resolved in favour of consumers last year. The number of complaints that were received last year was a total of 9,368. That's an increase of 245 or 2.7% over 2012. At least stable 3 out of 1,000 claims filed with insurers ended up as complaints to the Ombudsman. But joining us now is the Ombudsman for the short-term insurance industry, and it's good to have him in studio with us. We're talking to Dennis Joost. It's good to have you, Dennis. Thanks for being our guest. Give us a little bit of background. Short-term insurance, exactly what it is, and an example of what type of disputes are actually filed.
Leanne, short-term insurance basically involves motor insurance, insurance over your household contents, the building of your home, all risks cover when you go and insure your jewelry or valuables or binoculars, anything basically that is not to do with life insurance, long-term insurance, as distinct from short-term insurance.
An example of a dispute that's filed.
You know, most of our claims or complaints involve motor claims, about 48%. So there's a multitude of reasons why an insurer may decide to repudiate a claim.
Yeah.
For example, if the driver at the time of an accident was driving under the influence of alcohol, that would entitle an insurer to repudiate a claim.
Yeah.
There are many other reasons why claims can be repudiated, and that depends on the terms and conditions of the particular insurance policy, which of course consumers should
read very
read
carefully
and understand, so that they understand what risks are being covered by their insurers.
Do you find that there are more claims against one specific insurer as opposed to others, or is it very much so spread across the board?
Well, understandably, most of the claims are against the large insurers because they issue more policies.
Yeah,
that stands to reason. So the complaints which our office receives in respect of repudiated claims would largely involve the larger insurers.
All right, so, but you don't, I mean, there's nothing one can do. It's just a matter of, that's just the way it is. It's a larger insurer, there are more people on the books. Obviously, they're going to get more complaints against them. It's not necessarily something wrong with that particular company.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, it's just a question of market share and the number of claims that they've got to deal with.
So in the intro, I state that what the report says is that out of the 9,368 claims that you received last year, 119 million rand worth of them were resolved. How many claims were actually received in all?
Well, we receive complaints from insurers, complainants, after their claim has been repudiated. And we received 9,300 complaints during the course of last year, which was slightly up on the previous year. And of those, roughly 1 complaint in 3 we find to be justified.
Okay.
And we then overturn the decision of the insurer to repudiate, and that gave rise to the 119 million rands worth of claims that we found in favour of the consumer. So we recovered that amount for the consumer. For the consumer.
This is up by 5 million from last year.
Yes.
What do you attribute this to?
Well, that's largely inflation related. I don't think there's any particular reason. There was a downward trend in the amounts recovered over prior years. So this year, last year, 2013, the trend has been reversed. And I think it's more inflationary related than anything else. There's no particular reason. There were, of course, a large number of claims last year which were catastrophe related. There were the hailstorms in Gauteng and on the East Rand, fire claims. There was, for the insurers will tell you they had a tough year in 2013.
Goodness me, I mean, I've never seen hail like that, and the damage was very, very extensive. I mean, you'd speak to sort of car repairers in the area, and they were saying, sorry, we can't, we're too full. Just finally, this is a free service, and it's available to all members of the public. How do they get hold of you? How does it work?
They can contact us on our website, www.osti.co.za. That's OSTI, Ombudsman Short-Term Insurance.
Okay.
Or on our call centre, 011 726
726
8900.
Okay.
Or by email, info@osti.co.za. But it's a free service.
Great.
It costs the consumer nothing. And that's what we're there for, to resolve disputes fairly and independently of the insurance industry.
Excellent. Thank you so much for talking to us. So there you go. There is help at hand if, in fact, you're having a problem with your insurance, you think your insurance is wrong and you are right. Contact the Ombudsman and they can perhaps assist you and be the middleman. And you never know, you might just win that claim that you have been denied by your insurance. Thanks for talking to us, Dennis Joost, who is the Ombudsman at the Short-Term Insurance Division. All right, time now.